Okay. I love you, I do need you, I do, I do need you.
What is going on, guys? So today we're going to be making Ignited Foxy Plush. Yes, let's just, without further ado this time, let's just hop right into it. So the first thing you are absolutely gonna need is you're gonna need your scissors, and it's basically the same materials as all the other plushes. So let's just get on to what we need to do first. So first, we're actually gonna be cutting off the ear because he does not have a left or his right ear. Or no, his left ear or our right. So yeah, let's just start cutting off the ear. One of the main parts that you need to do is just cut it. So with my scissors, oh, I accidentally cut part of the little hairs, but that's fine because that makes it look cool and withered. But yeah, with the scissors, I just cut off the Foxy ear. Put that aside, scrap that. We can save that for future projects. So now we have his ear, and right now I'm actually gonna take gray felt and I'm gonna put a patch over that. Okay, so while the hot glue gun is heating up, we're actually gonna take this little circular piece of gray felt and put it over the ear, but we're gonna hot glue that in just a little bit. But right now, we're gonna work on the eye patch. So with the eye patch, what you wanna do is you do want to just simply just cut it off. He does not actually have an eye patch, so remove this and that. But what he does have is the mark that there actually was an eye patch that used to be there, so we're going to use our black felt and make that mark. So just completely cut off the eye patch. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Boom. Nope, there's not even an eye under there. It's kind of creepy. It should look something along the lines of this. Actually, scratch that. We're going to use dark gray for the eye patch. We won't do that until we finish the eyes. So what you want to do now is you want to cut the white part of the eyes out, which is basically just the eye. So don't cut outside of the eye, but just around it. Okay, now I have cut out the eyes and the eye patch, and I placed 2 pieces of black felt where the eyes are supposed to be. Now I'm going to take 2 white circles of white felt, 2 small circles of white felt, and hot glue them inside of the eyes. Done. Now we're going to do the gray patch. How we're going to do the gray patch is we're going to take gray thread and needle and we're going to sew it onto the head. It should look something along the lines of this. Now we're going to take our black Sharpie and color around it. There we go. I added a little tears and cuts into it so it looks better. Now we need to remove the head. But before we do that, we need to add the eye patch lines. Okay, so I used my dark gray felt and made the little eye patch lines, and I also added a few more withering. Now we need to separate half of the body and take off the arms and the head so we can do the endoskeleton body. Boo! Now we have the waist saved, the head, and the arms. Okay, now what you need for the next part is you need one little like dome with a line in the middle, the bottom middle. Then you need another dome with a shape cut out through it with your dark gray. You also want to turn your Foxy's waist inside. Now with your needle and thread, you're going to take the front of Foxy and you're going to start sewing all of this together. Okay, I'm halfway done with the endoskeleton. Now I need to do the back and I need to turn it back inside out. But I hope you guys like it so far. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm done with that. Now I'm going to turn it inside out. Okay, I turned it inside out. Now let's stuff it. Okay, so now it's stuffed and I think it looks really good. All the pieces blend. And I like the stomach a lot. I think that looks really good. Alright, what do you say we add the arms? So this arm is actually going to be full endoskeleton, and then this arm over here is going to be just a regular arm. The reasoning for that is, well, you can't make the plush 100% accurate. In fact, I don't even know if I will do the cut off legs like I did with Freddy, because I already cut off half the body and that'll be a lot of scrap. Okay, so this will be the same as Freddy and Chica's arm, except we're going to be using the dark gray for the end, the circle at the end, and yeah, we're just going to sew it together and then sew it onto the endoskeleton. Alright, so I did this. Now I'm going to attach it to the arm by squeezing the ends and stuffing it. Okay, so now I added that arm. Now we're going to add the other arm. Okay, so now I added the arm and I added some endoskeleton parts on it because it wasn't quite long enough. So now we're going to edit the head and we're going to work on the mouth. What you want to do with the mouth is it's just like Chica and Freddy's. You want to just start cutting it open. Only to the orange line though. Okay, so now I turned the Foxy head inside out, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take black felt and I'm going to stitch it around each side right here so the mouth can be open. Okay, I finished putting in the black felt. Now let's turn it back to normal and stuff it again. It should look like this. Now we're gonna put it on there and it should look pretty good. But first, we need to sew up the bottom. Okay, so I attached the head, but we're not done yet. We actually have to do the teeth on the head, and I'm thinking we should make the eyebrows look angry. I don't know, I just kind of like how that looks. Do you guys like how that looks? I think I do. Alright, so we're gonna put in the teeth, and then we're gonna do the eyebrows, and then we need to do some withering and wires, and then we'll be done. Okay, so I added the teeth, and they look pretty good, honestly. It's just around 1, 2, 3, okay, so 6, and then 12. So there's 12 teeth that you need to make. I just made rounded triangles, and I think they look pretty good. And the mouth can chomp up and down. So I like that. I like how that turned out. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, next we are going to do the withering. So get your red marker, and we're also going to use brown, but first we're going to do red and scribble along the red parts. Real quick, I added some black lines around the outside of the endoskeleton parts. So yeah, next we're going to use our brown Sharpie and we're going to wither this thing up. So just lightly scribble all over it. Okay, I'm done with the withering. Now, oop, Chica just fell. Let's finish this guy up by putting some wires. Okay, so I finished it. I added wires and withering, and I think it looks super good. Yeah, so that is the Ignited Foxy plush. I will be doing Ignited Bonnie tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned for the whole episode. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!